You've no business.
I've been thinking the whole thing over.
And? Have you thought of anything better?
Yes, I want to be able to take on the Rice Lord and his thugs.
Ah, you wouldn't be the first to try.
I will defeat the Rice Lord and his thugs, if you help me.
Good. I've sworn I'll never attack anyone again, but I never said I wouldn't teach anyone else to do it.
I'm all ears.
If you want to hit powerfully, you need to know the right tactics. That's the first thing you learn as a smith. Learn to push your whole arm through, from the shoulder down to the wrist. The better you get at that, the more powerful the blow. You'll get the hang of it pretty quick.
Thanks for your help.
Use your knowledge for a just cause, and for nothing else.
I thought that it...
That won't happen again.
What are you doing here?
I'm a hunter. I make a living out of selling skins and teeth.
Does it pay?
If you know how to cut up the beast the right way, yeah.
I want to learn how to cut up animals.
What do you want to know?
What are you doing out here?
I'm a hunter. Above all, I hunt scavengers.
Where will I get a bow?
Here, I sell the best bows in the old camp.
Can you teach me something about hunting?
That depends. What do you want to know?
Show me your goods. Show me your goods.
You shouldn't.
Better not go wrong.
There must be rely on some. You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Better not go rushing into any doubt that they're alive with the team.
That was very
I'd
clever.
like to be in his shoes, again, as long as I'm not involved.
That was very clever.
He's never going to show his face around here again.
I'd have felt happier if you'd killed him.
Lie on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
Some people never learn. If you're good, but keep it to yourself. People don't need. That's
Right,
right. Some people never learn. Same old.
Hey, you!
Now what?
The time's come for you to prove you're a true friend. Just 10 ore and you're in.
Thought that'd be
See ya.
Take care of you.
Time when things would have gone very differently.
Better keep out of it. Same old story.
How often have I told you bastards not to run through my hut?
What's your problem?
Leave me alone, man. Everyone's a problem with me. It all started when I built my hut. Don't build your hut close to the ditch, they said. But none of these bastards told me what would happen if I still did it. When I came back from the mine a few days ago, I had a second door. Those pigs, I hate them. I can't tell you how much I hate them. Now everybody runs through my hut. Every idiot.
All that blathering anymore. That won't happen again. I wouldn't like to be in his shoes, though.
That won't happen again.
Hang on. I hear you spoken of Bloodwind.
Why? What do you want?
It was real cool of you to refuse to pay him protection money. It means we're all gonna have to pay your share as well. I'll make sure you remember next time he asks you.
Not listen.
A fight! He has finished him off!
If you think, as long as I'm not involved. If you think, there must be something about. Let's talk.
Hey, who cares?
Probably right. Let's talk about something else instead. Don't blather so much. Yeah. I doubt that's ever likely to change.
People always talk.
Hang on. Better not go rushing into anything. There must be something about that story after all. I thought that'd be good. Some people never learn.
Take me to your camp. I want to have a look at it.
Very good. I'll go ahead. Follow me.
It was obvious that there would be trouble. The worst shit. I doubt that's ever likely to change. You're very probably right. Some people
Totally
never learn.
idiotic.
As long as I'm not involved.
I'd better keep out of it.
I doubt that as long as I'm not involved.
You're very probably right.
Let's talk about something.
Cleared up ages ago. As long as I'm not involved. Keep it to yourself. People are shit. I'd better keep out of it. You should.
Here we are. Down there lies the camp of the Brotherhood. Go through the gate and speak to my brothers. I'm sure you haven't come here for nothing. Ask for Cor Kalom. He's in charge of the novices and tutors. I'll go back to the old camp. There are still many infidels who need to be guided to the right path.
Good luck.
Greetings, stranger. You're treading on holy ground. This is the Brotherhood of the Sleeper. What brings you here?
I've heard you're looking for new people. I want to join you.
Then, be welcome. The Brotherhood of the Sleeper has a place for everybody who wants to be led by the spirit of the Sleeper. If you're really serious, you should try to get Baal Namib's attention. He's standing in the courtyard just behind the gate. But you may not speak to him. Wait until he addresses you.
I need armor.
You have to earn a Templar's armor like I'm wearing, but you can have a novice's loincloth.
Better than nothing.
You won't get it for free, though.
How are things in the camp?
Everything's quiet. Just go in.
There must be some...
Who are you?
I'm Lester. I take care of the strangers who arrive here. You're lucky that you didn't talk to Baal Namib. No stranger is allowed to talk to the gurus.
But I want to talk to your master.
Forget it. I'm sure I can help you with any of your problems.
Tell me something about the camp.
What do you want to know?
What do you know about the weed?
Well, the weed's grown in the swamp. Of course, it has to be processed before it can be smoked. That's what we novices do. The weeds have a tranquilizing and relaxing effect. They help you concentrate on the essentials and increase your awareness. We trade them for goods from the old camp, and we use them to recruit new people as well. The result is, of course, that some people only join us for the weed. Well, at least they help us with the work in the camp.
What can you tell me about the Sleeper?
The Sleeper's a divine creature. He causes visions, at least to the gurus. We pray to him, for he will give us freedom.
And you believe that?
Hey, I've been inside the barrier for 2 years. Do you know how long 2 years can be? You can't imagine what I'm willing to believe and do, just to get out of here again.
Tell me about the guilds.
The gurus form the highest guild. They are the spirit of this camp, for they have great power. The Templars use their spiritual power in battle. They have an indomitable willpower. You should never get into trouble with them. As for myself, I am a novice. We pray to the Sleeper and do all the work in the camp. Some of the novices are allowed to join the gurus, but to get that far, you need to study for many years.
I want to become a member of the Brotherhood.
Cor Kalom decides whether you're ready to join the Brotherhood, but he relies on the advice of other gurus. Baal Namib over there is one of them. First, you'll have to prove that you're worthy, and then one of the gurus will send you to Cor Kalom.
How's that supposed to work if none of the gurus will talk to me?
It might not look like it, but the gurus observe everything you do here in the camp. If they think that you deserve to become a member of the community, they'll talk to you. You're bound to have opportunities in the camp to prove that you're worthy.
How can I find my way around here in the camp?
I can show you the most important places. May the Sleeper protect you.
If you think...
Same old story.
Hi, you aren't from this camp, are you?
Well, now, I am. I left the old camp a week ago. Told my pal Dusty to come along, but he wanted to wait.
I know Dusty. I talked to him for a short time.
If you meet him again, tell him that he was dumb to stay there. It's 10 times better than getting harassed by the guards in the old camp.
I'll tell him if I see him again.
I'd better keep out of it. You shouldn't believe everything. Rely on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it goes. You're very probably right. Some people... Hang on. Let's talk about some... That's really not my problem.
People always talk. Same old story.
I'd better keep out of it.
Hi, I'm new here.
Things would have gone very differently. Rely on somebody, you're in trouble. People follow. That's how it goes. Come closer. Every newcomer to this place receives a gift of welcome.
What have you got for me?
Here, take 3 rolls of swampweed. It's northern dark. Good stuff. You can have more of it every day. But if you want more than your daily ration, well, you need to pay. If you find berries and herbs on the paths between the camps, you can bring them to me. I'll buy them off you.
I want to trade.
What do you want from me? Or do you want to sell something?
There was a time when things were done very differently. There must be something about that story after all. Thought that had been cleared up ages ago. I'd better keep out of it. You shouldn't believe everything you hear. Keep it to yourself. People don't need to know. I'm not involved.
I've come to collect my daily ration.
You've already had your daily ration. If you want more, come back tomorrow or buy something.
Hi, I'm new here. What are you doing here?
I'm making sure no swamp sharks come too close to the camp. If I were you, I'd steer clear of the beasts. You don't stand a chance against them. Now, don't disturb me anymore. I need to keep my eyes peeled.
Can you train me?
Out of my sight, unworthy one. I instruct only the Sleeper's Templars.
People always...
If you think.
There was a time when things would have gone very differently.
Hi, I'm new here and I'd like to get to know the camp.
Then you've come to the wrong place. Since the Templars started preparing for the fight, we've been busy day and night. I don't have much time for questions, so don't disturb me. Unless you want to buy something.
People always talk.
I'd like to trade with you.
Good. Here, these are the weapons I have available at the moment.
Things would have gone very differently. There was a time when things would have gone very differently. Thought that if... I'm not...
Same old story, yeah.
Not listening to all the blathering anymore. Keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it. I'd like to be in his shoes, though.
I'm sure you won't mind me going in there.
If you're disrespectful to my master, I'll kill you.
What do you want?
I would like to join the Brotherhood. I've heard you're the master of the novices and that you decide who's allowed to join.
I don't have time. My experiments are too important for me to spend any time on new novices. I'll rely on the judgment of the Baals. When they say you're ready to wear the robe of a novice, come back to me.
Same old story every time.
What do you want?
One of the merchants from the old camp would like to have the recipe for a healing potion.
My recipes are not for sale.
You're very probably right.
I'll be seeing you.
May the Sleeper enlighten you.
I'd better keep out of it.
How can I get Kalom's recipe?
You don't. He keeps it in a locked chest and won't give it to anybody.
Hi, I'm new here.
I'm Caine, a student of Cor Kalom. You must have heard about him, right?
Yeah.
Then you'll know that he's the second man in this camp, after Iberia.
And what's your job?
Well, I help my master prepare his alchemic potions. Mostly swamp weed and mine crawler secretion. The secretion is required very urgently.
Where do I get the mine crawler secretion?
You can find crawlers in the old mine, but you need to know how to win the secretion. If you really want to fight these beasts, you better speak to one of the Templars who's had experience like Gor Na Drak. He travels around between our camp and the old mine every day. In the mornings, you'll find him at the lab.
What more can you tell me about your master?
He's not like the other gurus. Everybody may address him, but nobody's allowed to waste his precious time. You have no...
instead? If you think, as long as I'm I doubt that's all, but things would have gone so. That won't happen.
What are you doing here?
I'm teaching the words of the sleeper to the novices. I'm still a novice myself, but soon I'll be a Baal, one of the gurus. I've even spoken to Iberian. He's the chosen one. He told me that if I work hard, I can soon be a master myself. But I'm still putting that off. There's no rush, you understand? I can still become a master anytime. At the moment, I'm quite happy about my current task.
I'd like to join your camp. Can you help me?
You want to join us? That's good. Just wait. Yes, I think I can help you. I'm not a guru yet, but I have some influence in the Brotherhood. You'd have to do me a favor. Have you seen Fortuno yet? Then you have your daily ration. If you give it to me, then we're in business.
I'll think about it. I have swamp weed on me. You can have it.
We agreed on 3 Northern Dark and nothing else. Get me the weeds, then we can do business.
What's your task here?
I test the new substances developed by Cor Kalom in his alchemy lab with my pals here. His aid gives us something new every couple of days, and we test it. This weed opens your spirit. If you take the right amount, you can get in touch with the sleeper.
Have you ever been in contact with the sleeper?
No, not yet. But that's because we never get enough of the stuff. Kalom always wants to hear about the effect of it, but I get the impression he's not really interested in my opinion at all. If I find the stuff stimulating, he passes it straight on to the gurus. But soon, I'll be a guru myself. Then I can go right to my limits and listen to the voice of the sleeper myself.
I'm not listening to all that blathering anymore. Some people I'm not listening to all that blathering anymore.
Watch what you tell people.
I doubt that's ever likely to change.
You shouldn't believe.
I've come to collect my daily ration.
Here, take it. 3 of the Northern Dark. But don't smoke them all at once.
That's ever likely to change. You're very.
Hang on. Better not to go rushing into it.
There must be something about that story. You're very probably right.
I have swamp weed on me. You can have it.
Good. You must have noticed that none of the gurus wants to talk to you. You can change that by impressing them. I can tell you how to do that.
How can I impress the gurus?
Baal Cadar instructs the novices in the magic of the sleeper. If you want his attention, use magic. But don't give him the fist to win. Send one of his audience to sleep or something like that. Baal Namib is over there at the main gate. He's one of the toughest guys. I think Lester might be able to help you with him. Speak to him as soon as his master is away. The other gurus are basically quite okay. Just try to make yourself useful.
Thanks for the advice.
Hey, a deal's a deal.
How do I get at the magic of the sleeper?
Baal Cadar sells runes and spell scrolls. That's no use to you if he doesn't talk to you, right? Maybe another guru can help you.
I'm not listening to all that blather.
Maybe.
I wouldn't like to be in his shoes, though. There must be something about that story after all.
Show me the way. To the temple.
Follow me.
That's really not right, Fallow.
Same old story.
You have to watch what you tell people. Some people never.
That's the temple. I'll wait for you. But if you take too long, I'll go back to Baal Namib.
How can I get your master to talk to me?
You have to know what he wants to hear.
And that is?
Listen, when we're with him the next time, you'll address me and we'll have a little talk. Baal Namib is worried because many of the novices don't only pray to the sleeper, but also to their former gods. You'll tell me that you've renounced the old gods and that in future you'll pray only to the sleeper. Then I'll ask you why you made this decision, and you'll say that you had a vision in which the sleeper summoned you. He'll be interested then. Do you think you'll manage that?
No problem.
That's really not my problem.
Show me the way.
I'm not involved. You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
You shouldn't believe everything.
Same old story every time. Hang on. I'm not listening to all the blathering anymore.
That's ever likely to change.
You think it was obvious that there would be trouble ahead. You're very probably right. As long as I'm not involved. If you think there must people always
What are you doing? I'm trying to meditate with my disciples. Who taught you to use the magical powers of the sleeper?
Nobody. It was very easy.
You seem to be an intelligent student. I will teach you.
I would like to learn how to increase the power of my magic.
The power of your spirit is the key. Hey! What?
I want to acquire magic writings.
people always talk.
That's how it goes.
You're very probably.
Let's talk about something else instead.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear. Let's talk about
You shouldn't believe everything
Ah, it's good to see you again. How have you been doing?
Tell me something about the camp.
What do you want to know? May the sleeper protect.
I have renounced the old gods.
Really? What made you do that?
I had a vision. The sleeper. talked to me.
What did he say?
He said, go to the camp in the swamp and join the Brotherhood.
You're a very rich man, stranger. The Sleeper doesn't reward many people like that.
The Sleeper has chosen you. Do you really want to join us?
Yes, I wish to follow the Sleeper.
Go to Cor Kalom. Tell him I sent you because you are a true supporter of the faith.
Get out of the way!
You're very probably like to...
You have to watch what you tell people.
You shouldn't believe everything.
Same old story every time.
But keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
There must be something about that story. People always talk.
Same old story every time. But keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it. Maybe. There must be something about that story after all.
Hi, how's it going?
I'm dead on my feet, man. I've been working for 2 days without a single break. Harlok should have taken over ages ago. It's always the same with that guy. He's probably lying in his hut, fast asleep.
Why don't you just go there and give him a right kick in the butt?
Can't leave here while Baal Orun is in charge. The work has to be done either way. But you could go there for me. He's staying right under Cor Kalom's alchemy lab at Fortuno's. Tell him to get his butt over here.
As long as I'm not involved. I thought that had been cleared up ages ago.
Hi, where are you off to?
We take the Minecrawler secretion from our brothers in the old mine to Cor Kalom. We go to the old mine every day to collect it.
What kind of secretion is it?
We obtain it from the mandibles of the Minecrawlers. If you know how to do it, you can take them out without losing the secretion.
Can you tell me how to get the secretion of a minecrawler?
Of course. After you've killed the beast, you get hold of the mandibles and pull them straight out. This way, you'll get the secretion gland without destroying it.
What does Cor Kalom need the secretion for?
As far as I know, he makes a potion with it which increases the magic powers of a novice. Since we are preparing for the great invocation, he can't get enough of the stuff. With the aid of the potion, he'll prepare the novices for the great day.
Have you enough of the potion for the great invocation of the Sleeper?
No, we still have to collect much more. Our Minecrawler hunting units are in action day and night.
Let's talk about something else instead. You shouldn't believe everything that
Ghorim sent me.
What?
I'm here to remind you that you're to take over from him.
That's very nice of you. Remind me again when I'm through sleeping, yeah?
Get your ass to the weed mashers or you'll be for it.
Just try to mess with me again, sucker.
A clear winner, I'd say.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear. To be in his shoes, though. That wasn't very clever. You shouldn't believe everything you hear. I better keep out of it. You have to watch what you tell people. As long as
I'm not listening to all this blathering anymore.
You'll be sorry for that. Get out of the way, man. Looking for trouble again?
Well, do you feel like giving your pal a break now?
You damn pain in the butt. Why do you have to meddle in my affairs?
I just want to see you mashing.
Okay, I'm on my way, sucker. Get out of the way, man.
That's really not my problem.
Never. That wasn't very clever. I better keep out of it.
Rely on... I doubt that's ever likely to change. There must be something I know.
You shouldn't believe every...
Hi, I'm new here.
The sleeper be with you, stranger.
What can you tell me about this place?
Well, the gurus are the most important people here. They spread the word of the sleeper and pass our master's visions on to the novices. Of course, he's too tired to talk to everybody himself. But on some days, he speaks to us in the temple courtyard and reveals the holy words of the sleeper.
And what does he say then?
The sleeper guides the way, but an infidel like you wouldn't understand that.
I have spoken to Ghorim. You have done one of our brothers a great service. Your cause was just. That's why I've chosen you for a special task. Cor Kalom urgently needs new swamp weed for his experiments. Our gatherers are working day and night. Go to them and take their entire harvest to Kalom's alchemy lab.
Where exactly can I find the gatherers?
I have not yet given you permission to address me. Pray to the sleeper that he may pardon your sacrilege. And now leave. Your mission is of extreme importance.
Valorn sent me. I'm to collect all the swamp weed.
Good. Then I don't need to go myself. Here, take it. Don't forget to go to Viran on the other side of the swamp, if you haven't been there yet. Otherwise, your load might be a bit small, and people might think you'd sold the other half of it.
Who could I sell the weeds to anyway?
Uh-oh. Now I've been putting ideas in your head, haven't I?
No, tell me. Who?
You have something in mind? I'm telling you, if the stuff doesn't arrive at Cor Kalom's, we'll both be in real trouble.
If you know somebody, we could go halves.
Well, I'd know somebody in the new camp. He'd be interested in weed. But if the gurus catch you at it, they'll feed you to the swamp sharks. I don't know anything, okay?
Okay, who's the buyer in the new camp?
You think I'll give you the name and you can just make a run with the weed? It doesn't work quite like that. I want to see 50 ore as an advance payment. Then we'll see.
50's fair. Here you go.
Good. Listen, his name is Cypher. You'll probably find him in the bar on the lake. Be careful and don't let anybody fool you.
Just keep picking hard.
Of course. What do you think I'm doing? Rocking my balls?
You don't look like one who submitted to slavery under the Ore Barons. You look more like a seeker, someone who's searching for the true faith. Do you not feel a fire inside your body which keeps you from sleeping at night? I see. You doubt that what the Ore Baron slaves try to tell you is really true and just. You know why you doubt them too? They're lying. With those lies, they try to control weak spirits. But your spirit is stronger than their lies. Don't you feel a longing for freedom every single day? Don't you feel it growing stronger? It guides your spirit. Let it happen. Do you know what you're doing when you try to suppress it? You're denying your soul, denying yourself. Don't let your fears dominate your life. Free yourself. You need to understand. The sleeper will awaken. He will set you free and wash away all these disbelieving infidels. Like dross that is washed away by the rain, they will vanish from this world. They will moan, whine, and repent, but it will be too late. Then they will pay the price. They will pay with their blood and with their lives.
Hey, you've spoken to me. Does that mean I may talk to you now?
I see you've become familiar with our rules. That's good. I can feel your great spiritual strength. Soon you'll be allowed to join our community. I have spoken to you because I wanted to give you a chance to prove your loyalty.
How can I prove my loyalty?
Most of all, we need new souls to join our community. By recruiting one more man to our camp, You will prove that you're willing to do good service to our community.
Where can I recruit new members for the Brotherhood?
The old camp is a good place to try since a lot of the people there are fed up with fear and lies. They just need some kind of support. I guess you won't be very successful in the new camp. The men living there are barbarians.
Why are you so desperate for new members?
The Sleeper has spoken to our master, revealing that he has an important message for us. However, he has not gathered full strength yet. That's why he needs our strength to contact us. Therefore, we are preparing a great invocation, and the more men participate, the likelier we are to be successful. If you want to know more about it, go to the large court in front of the Temple Hill. But don't disturb our master in his meditations.
What are you doing here?
We're picking the swamp weed to be processed by our brothers, so it can be smoked later on. It's quite dangerous to pick it in the swamp, but the stuff only grows here. Actually, that's a good thing.
Why?
Because then the other two camps won't get it. We're the only ones in the colony who are able to pick swamp weed. We can trade it with the other two camps, and we can set the price.
Baal Orun sent me. I'm to take the whole harvest to Kalom.
You think it's that easy, do you? Anybody could turn up like that. Baal Orun sent me, and whoosh, the whole lot of the weeds were gone.
Go see him and ask if you don't believe me.
I have a better idea. You prove your loyalty by doing a little job for us.
And what do you want me to do?
It's really nothing. Work in the swamp. It's a bit risky. And then there's those damn bloodflies. Work would be much easier without them. Do you follow?
I don't see any more bloodflies anywhere.
But there are some more bloodflies within 20 paces. You won't get off that easily.
As long... We have to watch what we tell. Better keep out of it. He in his shoes, though. Maybe.
I have the recipe you wanted.
Very good. Show it to me. Good. Now I can produce the potions myself. You are a good man. I'll tell Diego about it. Here you go. Take that for your efforts.
I was in the sect camp and met Melvin.
And? What did he say?
Apparently, he likes it more than getting harassed by the guards.
Hey, man, he has all the fun for himself. I have to go there, but I'll never make it out of the camp.
Really? Why not?
The guards have found out that I want to leave. I guess I talk too much. I need at least 100 ore to bribe the guards.
What if I gave you the 100 ore for the guards?
You'd do that? Why?
Well, let's say you aren't the only one who'd prefer you to hang around in the sect camp.
You mean you want to come with me?
I will go with you to the sect camp.
Great, man. I'm ready. We can start as soon as you want. But don't forget, we need 100 ore for the guards.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay, let's take the south gate. The north gate is of no use. It's impossible to bribe the guards there. And perhaps you should see to the ore. I'm not very good at that kind of thing.
Okay, let's move.
Stop! Where you think you're going with our friend?
We're just going for a stroll. Here's 100 ore.
Why, I never saw anything.
Listen. It was I would like to think.
Same.
Hey man, better not go rushing into anything.
As long as I'm not alone. That's really not my problem. Rely on. You have to watch what you tell me.
Shouldn't believe everything you hear.
I'm not listening to
As long as I'm not involved, better not go rushing into it. As long as I'm not involved.
That's really not my problem.
It's obvious there could be trouble ahead.
Same old story every time.
Would like to be in his shoes.
You're very probably right.
Wouldn't like to be in his shoes, though.
Ah, I thought that would have
Here's somebody who would like to make your acquaintance, Master.
Who have you brought me? Is he worthy?
He will certainly require your spiritual guidance, Master.
Very well. From now on, he shall be one of my disciples. You will come to my hut every day to listen to my words. Your soul can still be saved.
Master, I would like to join the Brotherhood. I need you to speak in my favor.
You have proven your worth. Go to Cor Kalom and don the robe.
There was a time when things would have gone. I'm not listening to all the plan. You shouldn't believe everything.
I've come to collect my...
Here, take...
I want to...
What do you want?
That's... I'd like to trade with you.
Good.
I better keep out of it. There must be something about that story. You shouldn't believe everything you hear. Well, there was a time when things would have gone very differently. But keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it. There must be something about that story after all. You shouldn't believe everything you hear. If you think.
Good.
You're very probably right. Some people, that won't happen again.
I'd like...
Good.
People always talk about something else instead. Maybe. I thought that had been cleared up ages ago. That won't happen again. Wouldn't like... You should...
That's really not my problem.
Well, there was a time when things would have gone very differently.
Some people... Maybe. Keep it to yourself.
That's how it goes.
As long as I'm... It was obvious that they were coming.
I wouldn't like...
Better than...
You won't.
As long as I'm not...
Okay.
This...
Time when things would have gone
Very probably right. That's not really my...
Some people... But keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
That...
I don't see any more bloodflies anywhere.
No more bloodflies to be seen. That was a good job you did. Someone who works like that is either on our side or a complete idiot. An idiot would be too stupid to fool me, right? Here, take the harvest and take it to Cor Kalom. If he complains and says it's not enough, tell him to move his butt here himself, to give him an idea how much hard work it is.
You have defended our gatherers. You have not only proved that you're on our side, you have proved that you are a worthy servant of the Sleeper. I believe you are ready to wear the robe of a novice.
Hang on.
What do you want?
I'm delivering the daily swampweed harvest.
Ah, give it to me. And now get out of my sight.